Before I start, I just want to let you know something that really happened in real life just right now, right? I was over there at the bar, and I ordered some drinks, and the girl behind the bar served me the drinks, and then before it came time to swipe my card, she put all the stuff in a little machine there, and she hit no tip. Yeah, you've seen everybody do that, yeah? And I stopped her, and I was like, did you just do the no tip thing? And she said, yeah, we do that all the time. It tips, nobody tips anymore, so yeah, we do it all the time. I was like, that's not very fair, is it? So cancel that off, put it all back in, and give it back to me. And she cancelled it all off, and she put it all back in, and she gave it to me, and I hit no tip. Because it's my decision! I make the decision! Me! Anyway, yeah, as I said, my name's John, and this week I found out something quite lovely about myself. It turns out that I'm a really trustworthy person. You can tell me anything. You can confide in me your deepest, darkest secrets. Just, it's not going to go anywhere, because I'm not a very good listener. Yeah? I'm just not paying attention most of the time, even conversationally. You ever do that, like you're having a chat with a friend and you're not very engaged and they're just not very present, and you're like, who is this even for? Really? I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying to just follow all the social cues for things like gratitude and empathy, but it's quite hard work and I make mistakes. And people say, well, just trust your gut, John. Go with your gut. Trust your gut. But anybody that knows me knows that my gut is full of salt and vinegar square crisps and red wine from the co-op and Gaviscon. I can't trust that gut. Last time I rolled that dice, I shit the tramp. But you do what you can. I'm one of three. I've got two sisters. Any parents of teenagers in? Yeah. How old are you teenagers, mate? That's not a teenager, is it? Does anybody know what a teenager is? I've been gone for 30 years, you haven't changed a fucking job. Is any parents of teenagers in? Yeah? I've got teenagers, right? 14 and 16 years old, okay? And I'm realising recently that my sisters, two of, were 14 and 16 when I was born. Yeah? When I was born, I am what my parents did to my sisters. Yeah? I think about them all the time, and I think about my lovely kids, and the very idea of bringing a brand new baby into the situation that we already live in. And I think about them, and I think about my sisters, and I wonder about what my parents might have been fucking thinking. And my wife and I, we talk about it, we laugh about it, like the very idea of, if she fell pregnant, like bringing the kids down to the table and having a chat with them and saying, listen kids, we've got like a surprise for you. Mummy, well, I say mummy, I mean it's going to be daddy as well. I'm going to be playing my part. We're all going to go on this journey together. Mummy is going to be having an abortion. Fucking playing that game. But we're all just trying to better ourselves, aren't we? I'm working on my social confidence at the moment. I get quite anxious in social situations, and I really envy those people who just literally, no fucks given. I really like them a lot. I'll give you an example. Walking here to the pub on the way tonight, a guy steps out of me from a club, steps out in front of me rather, out of the club, and he's, let me describe this guy to you, right? Shoulder length, wet jerry curl, black permed hair. Beautiful tan skin, high cheekbones, thin pencil moustache, white ruffled Victorian shirt, three-piece skin tight purple leopard print suit, and stiletto heels, just strutting the street. Not bothered what we think of him, right? Jealous, yes, but I can't aspire to that. I could never be that. I could never be that. I want to talk to you about the guy who followed him out of the pub. Bald head, pock-marked, pallid skin, 70 tops. Grey puffer jacket, very flammable, man. Half a flag, full pint, one shoe, screaming after him, it's Prince! Prince is here, look! Prince, come back! I didn't mean it! Come back in! That's my guy. That's the confidence. I want to be that one day. One day. Everybody's on a journey. My wife is doing her best to, take herself up a step at the moment. She's been doing a bit of training to be a poltergeist. And she's showing a lot of promise, I'm going to be honest. She is. She's been practicing around the house, yeah, switching the lights off whether we're in the room or not, messing with the thermostat when we least expect it. My new favourite is moving things I'm still using when she's cooking. So this house is clean, yeah, and it's cold and it's dark and get out. I've had enough. You just try and show a bit of empathy towards your fellow man, don't you? I was taking my daughter to school the other morning and we were at the traffic lights in the car, and right next to the car, stuck at the traffic lights, there was a woman on a bicycle and she was crying. She was just sobbing on a bike, and it was really hard. It was like, oh, that's awful. I said to my daughter, that's really sad. You just want to get out of the car and show her a bit of a human connection and tell her everything's going to be all right, you know what I mean? She's a 16-year-old girl, so she was like, well, you don't know what she's crying about. And she's right. You never know. There are too many brown people in Chorlton. I don't think that Reform are going to win. They are. They are. But, yeah, she's a sharp one, my daughter. It was her 16th birthday recently. Sweet 16. Yeah, and she wanted to... She has a bunch of friends up in Glossop. I'm sure you know where Glossop is. And she wanted to go and celebrate with these people. And she wanted a lift to Glossop from me. And we live in Chorlton in South Manchester. Glossop? Are you fucking joking? You're not getting a lift to Glossop, mate. Fine, she says. Fine, the drama queen comes out, you know. I'll get a train to Glossop then, with all of the paedophiles and the rapists. She actually said that to her dad, with all of the paedophiles and the rapists. And I got annoyed, the drama queen bugged me, and I was like, come on, girl, you're 16 years old. They're not paedophiles anymore. They're just rapists. Yeah, so here's a segue for you. I used to be in the church choir when I was a kid. I don't know if you can tell. And now I do quite a lot of musical theatre. I don't know if you can tell. And there are quite a few similarities, I think, that you can draw on between the two. We used to get together a couple of times a week in a dusty old church building to practice. Yeah? We'd get to wear fancy costumes on the day of the big performance. And whoever's best at sucking dick gets to stand at the front. Yeah. I'm celebrating this week. It's 20 years this week since I quit Facebook. Yeah, so I'm back on Facebook. Can we talk about friend suggestions? Friend suggestions. Because I'm 7 years old and I need help. And Facebook's this pecky auntie that just wants everybody to get along and play nicely together. And look, John, it's Janine. You remember Janine? From your old job? John, you've got 48 mutuals. With Janine. Why don't you say hello? Yeah, I remember Janine. Janine and I both know 48 people who get pretty fucking tense when we're in the same postcode. Think about it, Facebook. Analyze the data. 48 mutual connections and we haven't yet connected. This is a choice. Read the room. I'll leave you with this one. I recently confessed to my wife that I like wearing her underwear whenever she's out of the house. And she took it better than I thought she was going to. Oh, she said, so you're a bad boy. Go on then, she said. Strip off your clothes. Rachel, I did as I was told. Because I want to be a good boy. And she pulled off her black lacy panties and she held them out to me on the tip of her index finger and she said, go on, put them on. And I did as I was told. Because I want to be a good boy. It turns out it's her being out of the house is the thing that really gets me going. So there was a prolonged and uncomfortable silence between the pair of us, and we got asked to leave Nando's. I've been John G. Thanks for all your time.